For the final presentation today, it is Team Darking Jung with the Hunter Catalyst.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate you've had a really long day. Conveniently, they have left the best to last. So unfortunately, one of our team members, Annette, can't be with us today. We wish her all the best. And we'll kick off.
I'd like to begin by acknowledging that this presentation has been held on the traditional lands of the Awabakal peoples. I pay my respects to them and their elders, past and present. We'd like to take you on a journey. It was August 9th and we sat in this very room. We were challenged to arrest the brain drain in the Hunter region. Team Darking Jung was formed. Fast forward 11 weeks, Hunter Catalyst is born. Hunter Catalyst is real, it is live, published on the web and currently in motion. Hunter Catalyst is a policy framework and it will provide tomorrow's growth today. This is no longer just a project for Team Darking Jung, it is something that each of us wholeheartedly believe in, and we're here to tell you why it is imperative for the Hunter region and its people, including all of you here today. Today, we share our vision. Strap yourselves in and come for the ride.
Before you can come to a solution, you first need to understand the problem. As I'm sure you can tell from the detailed report, Team Darking Jung has identified a great and real opportunity. But before we go into the detail, I would like to briefly touch on how we interpreted and critically evaluated the project brief that has allowed us to target in on the logical and feasible Hunter Catalyst solution before you today. The brief details that many people, young people, are taking their degrees and leaving the Hunter region. Team Darking Jung has performed its due diligence and sought to verify these claims. Seeking credible data, we reviewed the official Newcastle University annual reports and extracted the graduation numbers from the period of 2005 to 2016, covering around 77,000 graduates. We compared this to the LinkedIn Recruiter dataset, which was found to have a very strong statistical representation of around 70% of the 77,000 graduates. From this, we were able to pull statistically relevant trends from the dataset with a strong confidence in accuracy. In search of these trends, we mined the data to determine the current location of Newcastle University graduates who graduated over the period of 2005 to 2016. Analysing this data has revealed that only 38% of the graduates of Newcastle University currently located in Australia have remained in the Hunter region. As you can see, Sydney is the major contributor to this exodus. Why do you think the graduates might be going to Sydney? Are they attracted to Sydney's high cost of living? Are they attracted to Sydney's overcrowding? Are they attracted to Sydney's notorious traffic? Or is it purely because Sydney has job opportunities? Additionally, Team Darking Jung challenges the concept that a bright mind is restricted only to a university graduate. As our society has changed and continues to change, becoming more reliant on technology, it is anticipated that there's going to continue to be a strong demand for highly skilled technical trades. To reverse the brain drain, Team Darking Jung challenges the brief that we not only need to keep our university-educated minds here, but we also need to retain and attract skilled trades as they are critical to the success of the Hunter region. Team Darking Jung has confirmed the brain drain is real and can be quantified. 62% of Newcastle University graduates between 2005 and 2016 who are currently residing in Australia are not located in the Hunter region. This data suggests the Hunter region has an oversupply of university-educated 25 to 34-year-olds relative to the employment opportunities in the Hunter region. From this, it can be determined that improving the economic and business opportunities within the Hunter region will drive increased market demand for bright minds and minimise the brain drain on the Hunter region.
So, how do we improve the economic opportunity and accelerate growth in the Hunter Valley? Hunter Catalyst. Hunter Catalyst is a strategic planning framework. Hunter Catalyst will promote regional connectivity. Hunter Catalyst will protect and grow established economic and employment bases. Hunter Catalyst will build on the region's existing strengths to foster greater market and industry diversification. Hunter Catalyst will achieve this by improving education linkages between industry and business, promoting the use of the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct, lowering the barriers of entry for SMEs looking to grow or expand into the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct, and the development of objectives and responsibilities for the proposed catalyst areas. Hunter Catalyst is a collaborative approach to deliver a shared vision with key stakeholders from government, industry, and the community. Hunter Catalyst is a natural fit with the Hunter Development Corporation's existing portfolio. The Hunter Development Corporation already has the appropriate responsibility and influence over government stakeholders to drive strategic objectives of Hunter Catalyst. Hunter Catalyst will provide managed growth to ensure risks are well controlled while providing opportunity for both existing and new business. Hunter Catalyst will do this through a three-phased approach. Phase 1 will commence immediately. Hunter Catalyst will undertake the necessary planning processes to articulate goals and responsibilities for all relevant stakeholders. Phase 1 will also include the support and endorsement of the Liddell Power Station closure process. Phase 2 will build off the momentum of Phase 1. This has two important aspects. Firstly, innovation linkages will draw economic activity from the Lower Hunter and bring it to the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct. This will retain and bring bright minds to the region. Secondly, Hunter Catalyst will foster connectedness between industry and business through allowing appropriate course content and providing pathways to provide our bright minds a foot in the door. Phase 3 of Hunter Catalyst will further drive economic growth and leverage proposed infrastructure projects, including the proposed Newcastle Ports container terminal, inland rail, and the expected closure of coal mines across the Hunter Valley. As mentioned, one of the key mechanisms of Hunter Catalyst is the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct. At a high level, the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct is a defined geographical area. The Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct will provide a coordinated approach for future development and result in increased economic growth through strategic planning. In defining the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct, Hunter Catalyst identified key attributes required for successful economic growth. These are proximity to market and customers, infrastructure, including road, rail, telecommunications, appropriate planning controls or zoning, and private sector interest. Catalyst areas within the Upper Hunter Catalyst Precinct exhibit these attributes. In particular, mining and energy sites. AGL's Liddell Power Station has these key attributes and is imminently closing. There will also be a pipeline of these sites as coal mines and other energy production sites reach the end of their economically viable lives. Hunter Catalyst will fill the void by diversifying industry and leveraging off the existing infrastructure, providing a competitive advantage for business to relocate to the Upper Hunter. Utilising this competitive advantage will lower the barriers of entry for SMEs to expand or move to the Upper Hunter. The closure of these sites is considered a liability. Hunter Catalyst will change the conversation. Hunter Catalyst makes these sites an asset. Hunter Catalyst will create opportunity for business. Hunter Catalyst will create jobs. Modelling indicates Hunter Catalyst will facilitate the creation of a projected additional 22,400 jobs by 2036. These jobs are the mechanism to arrest the brain drain. and Hunter Catalyst will bring tomorrow's growth today.
What I would like for you to do now is put your pens down. If you please stand up and come and join us out the front where our colleague Chris would like to say a few words. Anyone in the back, if you want to make sure you can see the screen. I'll stand in the middle.
Come
I'd like
around,
to
Chris. He's a bit
excuse-
quiet.
Chris is a bit warm today.
Thank you for joining us. I'm glad to be here today. If you could focus your attention to the screen and immerse yourselves. How do we improve the economic opportunities and accelerate growth in the Hunter region? Hunter Catalyst. Hunter Catalyst will accelerate planned Newcastle Airport upgrades through increased economic and business activity. Hunter Catalyst will identify strategic linkages between tertiary education and business to ensure job readiness of graduates. Innovation has been a hallmark of the Hunter since its early days and is a major driver of today's economy. The Hunter is increasingly being recognised as a smart region, with existing and new industries providing unique market solutions and opening up new markets across the globe. Hunter Catalyst will assist in realising the potential of the port by unlocking the capacity to provide a greater link to the global market. A key driver of diversification, growth, and business opportunities for Newcastle and the Hunter will be the development of Newcastle Container Terminal. Proximity to the container terminal will provide not only economic advantage to existing Hunter businesses, but will attract new businesses to the Hunter region, leveraging from reduced international shipping costs. Hunter Catalyst will leverage the connectedness of the region, utilising the existing rail network which connects directly to the Port of Newcastle. The inland rail development will further synergise with the Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct and the Port of Newcastle. Hunter Catalyst will unlock the vast opportunity of the Upper Hunter. Hunter Catalyst will progressively diversify the Upper Hunter and make it more resilient to global market conditions. Hunter Catalyst changes the conversation about the legacy of energy production and mining. Hunter Catalyst turns opportunities into realities. Hunter Catalyst, bringing tomorrow's growth today.
Hunter Catalyst is not just an idea. Its concepts are proven. Hunter Catalyst was developed through consultation with key representatives from government and industry. Hunter Development Corporation, Oz Industry, AGL, the Port of Newcastle, Newcastle Airport. The Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct was modelled off of successful examples of business parks, a local example of which is the Williamtown Business Park, which demonstrates the four key attributes: proximity to customers, essential infrastructure, appropriate zoning, and private sector interest. Success is evident, as this is significantly expanding with the Astra Aerolab. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. The Port of Newcastle is actively pursuing a bulk container terminal, which will strengthen links between the Hunter and global markets. Additionally, the Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct has a direct rail connection to the port. Proximity to the container terminal will not only provide increased economic advantage to existing businesses, but will also attract new business, leveraging from reduced international shipping costs. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. Construction of inland rail has commenced and will connect Melbourne and Brisbane through regional New South Wales. The existing rail infrastructure servicing the Hunter allows for a direct connection to the inland rail. Once completed, the Port of Newcastle would be the only port on the eastern seaboard with a direct connection to inland rail. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. Newcastle is seeing initial momentum in the innovation space, with organisations looking to grow capability, programs, and funding. There is a web of activity: Slingshot, 1804, I2N, to name a few. The IF project, of which Hunter Catalyst obtained a pre-release report, has identified a need for and proposed a coordinating entity which will assist startups with navigating the innovation ecosystem. Hunter Catalyst will capitalise on these plans and initiatives to accelerate the growth of SMEs and facilitate their expansion into the Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. The Greater Newcastle Metropolitan Plan has outlined a vision for Newcastle as the leading regional economy in Australia. This government-backed plan has identified a need for collaborative planning in identified catalyst areas. Hunter Catalyst expands upon these ideas and concepts of catalyst areas, broadening the scope to the Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. Businesses are actively seeking appropriate locations with the right attributes for expansion or relocation. This is highlighted through the Liddell Innovation Project's recent expression of interest for the proposed reutilisation of the site. Through consultation with AGL, Hunter Catalyst understands that there is significant business interest in the Liddell Power Station site. Again, this has the key attributes proving the Hunter Catalyst concept. The AGL site, along with other sites in the Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct, have a diverse range of beneficial land uses and values. Each site has unique characteristics. The Upper Hunter Catalyst precinct will attract the appropriate business to best utilise each site's characteristics. Examples of potential land uses include industrial agriculture, power generation, logistics, manufacturing, recreation, waste management. Hunter Catalyst connects the dots. Hunter Catalyst will work. We see its concepts used successfully. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. It leverages off current plans and initiatives to accelerate economic growth in the Hunter region. Hunter Catalyst promotes regional connectivity to benefit existing industry and draw new opportunity. Hunter Catalyst will provide tomorrow's growth today.
You've heard, Hunter Catalyst will create jobs. 22,400 jobs. These jobs will be distributed across the whole Hunter region, ensuring everyone prospers. This will also allow Newcastle and the Hunter to retain its essence, its culture, and its lifestyle, ensuring that the area remains so attractive and so great to live in. Hunter Catalyst will reverse the brain drain. Bright minds, businesses, and their families will be attracted back to the region. Hunter Catalyst will increase the Hunter's population, and with a reduction of 25 to 34-year-olds leaving the Hunter, it will have a positive impact on our region's ageing population. Direct jobs created through Hunter Catalyst will have flow-on effects. With increased economic activity, successful programs like Revitalising Newcastle will be rolled out to further towns in the Hunter region, further improving the livability of our area. Hunter Catalyst is a chain reaction. Hunter Catalyst will provide tomorrow's growth today.
We have confirmed that the brain drain is real and can be quantified. 62% of Newcastle University graduates between 2005 and 2016 who reside in Australia do not live in the Hunter region. It is clear that we not only need to keep our university-educated minds here, but we must also retain and attract skilled trades, as they are vital for the future success of the Hunter region. Our bright minds are leaving the Hunter due to a lack of opportunity. We know how to improve the economic opportunities and accelerate growth. Hunter Catalyst. Hunter Catalyst makes sense. We know Hunter Catalyst will work. We set out to solve the brain drain, but we've created something so much greater. Hunter Catalyst will ensure that the Hunter continues to excel as the leading regional economy in Australia. Hunter Catalyst will progressively diversify the Upper Hunter and make it more resilient to global market economies. Hunter Catalyst will create opportunities for business by reducing the barriers of entry. Hunter Catalyst will create jobs. 22,400 jobs by 2036. 22,400 jobs. Hunter Catalyst will provide tomorrow's growth today.
So that's about at the end of our presentation today. Hunter Catalyst has come together in a really short time. Hunter Catalyst will change the conversation, so we would also like to do that now and ask you a question. We would like to know if there's anything that you think you can do to help us continue the momentum of Hunter Catalyst and make it reach its full potential.